In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Above it stood seraphim. Each one had 6 wings. With 2 he covered his face, with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he flew. And one cried to another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. Hello again, I'm the Reverend Wayne Griffin, and this message is entitled More Holiness. Notice in Matthew chapter 5, where Jesus speaks of the commandments, he announces to the whole world that he would never teach or urge humanity to rebel against his Father's law, nor should any of us who believe in him do so. But notice that throughout the chapter from verses 1 through 48, Jesus tells us how to properly live those commandments. He tells us how the laws are to be understood, digested, and practiced in order for them to benefit our lives and the lives of others. Notice that each time Jesus taught of a commandment, he spoke about the heart, about feelings, actions, reactions, responses, thoughts, character, and so on. But most importantly, notice that Jesus added a sweetener to the bitterness sometimes communicated with the law. This was a substance that had never been added before by any teacher of the law or by any religious leader. The sweetener is called grace. Jesus taught beyond the bluntness and harshness of other instructors. With authority, he carried us beyond the cold, harsh reality of countless do's and don'ts that made God appear more like a cruel taskmaster than a kind, loving, forgiving Father. Jesus brought a warmth and humanity to our understanding of the commandments that God always desired. In fact, God told us to hear Jesus in Matthew chapter 17, verse 5. Read it for yourself. It was the harshness of our hearts that prevented us from accepting the Father's love before. Now we can accept the love of God and live out the commandments according to the understanding of them that Jesus gives us. Now we can live out the summary of the commandments Jesus taught us in Matthew chapter 22, verses 38 through 40. See, we can love the Lord our God with all our hearts and all our souls and all our minds, and we can love our neighbors as ourselves. In this way, we can strive to be perfect or holy before God.